there's a million better guitar players than me, but I think there's a lot that goes into a band aside from the playing.
Yeah.
You know, as you said, it's the hang. You spend a lot of time with each other, whether it's traveling in a bus or on a plane or on tour or in the studio. There's got to, you know, a lot of it is that, and then there's the playing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's more to it than just the playing. And I think for a band like that, it's an important thing at that stage of their career.
Right.
They don't want someone to come in there, I don't think, and shred and be all attitude-y and you know, anyone can shred that stuff. It's not the notes that you play, it's how you play the notes, I think, more to them, and how you are as a person, because you got to live together for the next 2 years.
Right. You're spending time in the travel, and I mean, there's more travel than show stage time, right?
Exactly that, yeah. So, and they know that.
Yeah.
And I think they're looking for someone, as you said, to hang.
Yeah.
Be a part of the band, rather than someone to come in and play the notes that are on the record.
That's an important part that, you know, is I think overlooked nowadays too. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. You take social media, for example. You know, everyone's playing in their bedroom by themselves, or they're playing by, you know, or they're doing their own thing, and it's like, you always wonder too, it's like there's nothing like that human interaction and the band dynamic.
Nothing like it, even from a recording standpoint. You know, as we've talked about with the equipment side of things, you sift through the gear that works and what doesn't pretty quickly.
Yeah.
In a live scenario, and it's the same with people. You work out pretty quickly, especially with crew dynamics.
Right.
If someone comes into the crew, you know where they're going to get on or whether they're not, and the crew usually weed that out. If it doesn't work, it's going to sort itself out.
Right.
And also playing, you know, recording, if we play together, me, you, a drummer, a bass player and a singer, like they used to do it, there's stuff that happens, you know, the spontaneity that comes from inspiration from each other. You might do something and I'm like, that's great, I'm gonna interact with that. And the drummer might hear that and play something that sparks him off.
Sure.
And all of a sudden, it's like a symbiotic relationship between the five of you that you're not going to get putting down tracks in your bedroom.